Bruise, mom's way. So I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you Bruce, I know it's okay. 'Cause I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night. Thief in the night. If I call you Bruce, I know it's okay. 'Cause I know how to shoot, I know how to fight.
Yo, what's the big old deal, man? It's our favorite hood partner, Big Ginther, man. We back on, man. Welcome to the Nina Boy Show for everybody pulling up. Yeah, man, it looks like it's some heat going on this internet, though, right? Um, I definitely gotta say this, man. Stop thinking people won't do you like that. 'Cause they will do you like that. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, you guys think that you build a bond or a friendship with somebody that it's gonna stay like that. You know what I'm saying? It could be a friend today and an enemy tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? So y'all gotta start paying attention on who you give, your authenticity to, man. Cause we living in a world where everybody is fake. Everybody is not their authentic self, homie. Most of the time it's for personal gain. They only come around because you got something going on. Now, y'all see the title, man. Adam22 get pressed by King Pill backstage at No Jumper. Uh, I heard it. I'm pretty sure y'all heard it. Uh, King Pill tried to fight Adam22, man. This goes back to and like I said, I think he got a hot record. You know what I'm saying? And I just found out that that's one of my homeboy's son. You know what I'm saying? But I got to keep it real with myself before I'm real with anybody else. Seeing King Pill trying to fight Adam, it's on some bullish type ish, right? Uh, where they do that at? You know what I'm saying? That man that got you a bag. He got you a bag, man. I just felt like that was a bozo move. I don't think no real gangster go respect the fact that you want to fight Adam. It's content, bro. What operation is you on, gang? Like he's not a threat. He's not somebody that's going to actually fight you back. Now it would be wrong if he motherfucking press charges on your ass, man. You see what I'm saying? I just feel like this, bro. You should have had that energy with Ant. Ant was right there. Ant was mad dog and look you in your face. Didn't stop. He was like a pet bull on a Frenchie. He was on your helmet. You see what I'm saying? It's sad because you was praising Adam when he got you to fight. He took you to New York, bro, off the rip. I don't care how it made you feel, bro. You see, this is when I say you operating off of emotion, and most gangbangers are emotional gangsters. You see what I'm saying? We come, especially, I gotta admit myself, you look bad in front of your domos or your keyways. It's that regret factor, and I should have did something. You know what I'm saying? And then you walk around and you're like, man, let me go say something to them. Let me go say something. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to express how you feel. You feel me? Like, but at the same time, bro, that was some J Cat ish, and he said he a J Cat. I'm disappointed because I didn't see you. I didn't. Where did the energy come from? How did you get tough? Why did you wait till after the live to get tough? That was just. I was like, what? No, he didn't. Hey, JP, that this boy out. Man, that nigga jumped out his body. You jumped out your body, gang. You literally jumped out your body. See, knowing Adam got the personality where he can overlook some. He don't care, man. This is ratings. You know what I'm saying? He's never gonna try to portray any tough guy. You see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna play the clip, man. It's a clip of King Pill. You and Adam walking and talking. He was look, bruh. You come to his platform, you don't delegate anything that what he's gonna say or do. He didn't have to give you a heads up. He the one giving you motion. So he decided to ignite, some drama, and use your words. Y'all gotta understand this content space is a non-contact sport. It's a non-contact sport. You do not get to put your hands on somebody because he's vocally stronger. He can articulate his words, or he know how to, pin you in the corner with his words. Yeah, some people, they know how to do that. Some people know how to shoot good with their words. Shout out to Flacco in here. Flacco be busting on gang members. I'm telling you. He's like, this guy is a bozo. His life is never going anywhere. Man, so just give him a life sentence. That boy Flacco, that boy, he be busting them too. You understand me? But at the end of the day, it's a non-contact sport. You don't get to put your hands on somebody because they said something that you don't like. That's not gangster, bro. Oh, he hurt your feelings. Me and my baby mama watching this shit. I ain't gonna let that nigga talk to me like that. I ain't gonna talk to me like that. Gold mouth, shut your mouth and shut your ass. Why you ain't pitching? Hey, don't be pitching wool on the job, baby. Yeah, man, look. These dudes gotta realize this game that you stepping into with this content space, you gotta have heart, bro. You gotta have tough skin. You can't be no gangster in the streets, but then you soft when it comes to using your words. You can't be soft when it comes to communicating. Because that just shows what kind of dude you are. You see what I'm saying? Oh, he hurt your feelings. You just go, yeah, man. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna play the video, man, but I honestly feel like this, and I know a lot of chat, you know what I'm saying? I'm disappointed. I'm gonna keep it all the way Fendi with y'all. I am disappointed because it was absolutely no reason to push this. You did it backstage where all your homeboys was at. All the Roosters was back there, gang. I was just like, come on, man, that ain't gangster, bro. You get no brownie points for that. You see what I'm saying? In fact, it's gonna turn you down a notch. You see what I'm saying? And and once you realize that this might be your only opportunity to make it, right? And just imagine nobody else rock with you. Just imagine if Adam said, hey, y'all, if y'all dealing with King Pill, do not have no association with me, and nobody won't touch you. Adam got the power that will kind of blackball you in the podcast space, gang. I'm talking about with all the majors. You know what I'm saying? Unless you build your own. Now, I do think you're talented. I do think, you go figure this thing out. But at the same time, homie, what I just seen you do, bro, is some bully type ish, bro. Like, what? I'm gonna play. I mean, well, it's on the internet. Nobody is going to respect that, bro. Like, despite I have no problem with Adam. Do I think Adam messy? Do I think he do bull, ish? Do I think, he do sucker ish? Hell yeah. Adam, you a sucker sometimes. Let me say it loud and clear. Adam, I rock with you, right? But you do sucker type of ish. You do sucker ish all the time. You see what I'm saying? And you actually be making people want to, do the drum roll on your nose or something. You know what I'm saying? Do the drum roll on that boy nose one time. Yeah, man, punch that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Get that child there, get out of here. That's fine. But at the same time, this is a non-contact sport, bro. You see what I'm saying? This dude, I just didn't see it, bro. I just didn't see it. And where the fuck was the security guards at? You see what I'm saying? That right there, gang, just seeing that right there, I'm like, come on, gang. His homeboys had to push him off. And then you go do some childish stuff, bro. Like, you start hitting the shit that's on the wall. Boom, 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 boom. Like, man, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga hurt your feelings, boy. You know what I'm saying? And I know you regret it now. I don't think nobody is going to deny the fact that, you felt small in that room. You see what I'm saying? You wasn't prepared. You wasn't aware that Adam was actually going to ask you about you dissing the gangster card. You see what I'm saying? But I also got to say this too. Adam, you dissed the gangster card too. You did air quotes in reference to say that, diss the word. Let me tell you something. When you get to my age, man, you not dissing no nigga hood, because 9 out of 10, dissing other nigga hood just put you on the radar for somebody to come get on your lean. You see what I'm saying? You too old to be dissing people, man. See what I'm saying? That's for the YNs. The YNs be dissing stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we know, like, in jail, bro, we really be nigga jailing with our enemies. We jail with our enemies all day long. And it's a double standard because, in the inside, we gelling with our ops. You know what I'm saying? But on the streets, we killing each other. It's a messed up thing, man. That we all got to come to the conclusion that at some point in time, man, a lot of our roots, man. If you look at the roots of this, man, a lot of this stem from you know women not letting boys see their dads. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times, y'all don't even know that might be your cousin from the other side. You don't even know it. You've been funking with that dude for about 5 years. You funking with him, then your daddy died. You see the same dude that you've been funking with in the streets at your daddy funeral. Then you like y'all talking y'all cousins. Your mama never let you see your daddy's side. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit, your mama kept you away from your daddy, and you didn't even know that was your cousin over there. Y'all done had a shootout with each other and everything. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about it could get spunky out here, man. You see what I'm saying? And the cool thing about it is we got a bunch of young boys running around saying that they men because you know what I'm saying they from whatever block they from. Let me tell you something, nigga. Being a gangster is not always the coolest thing you can be. You gotta realize something. When you growing up in this gangbang life, homie, let me tell you something. Only way you can actually make a name and be a real factor is less you willing to commit violence. You understand what I'm saying? Chaos. That's the only way you recognize in the streets, bro. Don't give me that little boosie ass talking about, yeah, man, no, I ain't have to do nothing, man. I'm just a likable. Ain't nobody likable in the streets, bro. Ain't nobody likable in the streets. Don't get this gangster life confused, homie. You only as good as what you useful for. You see what I'm saying? If you representing your section and you creating chaos and you down for this violence that you have to commit, bro. Nobody is exonerated from putting in work. Nobody's exonerated from violence. That's what come with this. You understand what I'm saying? So when you join this shit, make sure you willing to commit violence. I'm keeping it simple. A lot of y'all youngsters, y'all get in it because it's a popular fab now. Nah, bro, we had to know niggas' mamas. We had to really listen to our G homies. I come from an era where your G homie will put tips on you. When you did goofy, you made the hood hot. Take your shirt off. You want to be a man? Come get down with a man then. Come get down with a grown man since y'all run around here spray painting on old lady houses. You spray painted the church, little nigga? Spray paint that church over there. We finna fuck you up. We finna put hands on you. Yeah, elbows and feet, nigga. We finna get on you. Take your shirt off. And then it got to the point now, nigga tell me I'm gonna kill a nigga. And all that shit, no, I'm gonna tell, and all that weak ass. The game have changed tremendously, homie. But back to this to the topic at hand, the matter at hand, man. We gotta come together, man, and realize that we gotta take the E out of emotion and start having motion. Start getting motion on your own, bro. Because let me tell you something. This right here, I seen this. I'm like, damn, bro. Why would it just looks weak? All right, so let's get to the content, man. We got King Pill having a conversation with Adam22, and it get a little spunky, man. Let's go. All right, that's Adam talking to him. He's trying to have his distance. Now, look, these are all of his homeboys over there. They got him in the back. He talking to him. He got his phone on screen, so it looked like he's going to see. Look, he's trying to run up on him. Why you run up? Like, why you push him? Look, you see what I'm saying? He's hurt. He's hurt. That's crazy work. You got all your roosters back there, and then look, now you think like, man, I'm finna record this shit, man. I ain't going out like no buster. Yeah, Adam. Yeah, blood. Yeah, nigga. You gonna try to you try to set me up. Why you didn't tell me that you was gonna ask me that question, blood? I don't care, nigga. 4, 5, 6 island roosters, nigga. Woo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, mark ass nigga, you playing with a real one, nigga. I should knock down everything in here. Matter of fact, watch this. Get this out of here. Boom, 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 boom. Get this out of here. Yeah, nigga, you a buster, Adam. Yeah, nigga. Suck ass. Yeah, nigga. And Adam like, well, I got $1 million establishment. I make millions of dollars. I'm a millionaire. This idiot just blew his whole opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, like, nigga, like, this was unnecessary. Unnecessary to the. And look, you can tell he's trying to figure it out. Like, damn, do I really want to do this? Now, my mind made up. Nah, nigga, why you walking up on me? Shut up, nigga. Boom, back up. You see what I'm saying? That right there, bro, is just crazy work to me. You really, really, really had to be hurt, bro. He's a Caucasian male who's never going to fight somebody who don't have their own company. He has way more to lose than you. So what would be the odds, gang? You know what I'm saying? What would be the odds of him fighting you? He's a millionaire. Let me tell y'all some real game. Rich people don't fight. Broke people do. I'm going to say that again, nigga. Rich people don't fight. Broke people fight. You see what I'm saying? Look, you knocked off some skateboard head. Man, that is crazy to me. Yeah, boy, man, that's all right. I'm gonna call somebody. I'm gonna call somebody on his ass. He's like, yeah, it was just crazy, bro. I'm looking at that like, first I'm like, well, I'm proud of you, boy. You reacted. You acted too late, but you're going to jail. That he could press charges on you. He could press charges on you, gang. He could literally press charges if he wanted to be a dickhead. He could press charges, bro. It was just my thing is this, bro. You got to take the good with the bad. And what you did, bro, was some foul ass shit. It was nothing tough about it, bro. And, you know, like I said, I like your music. I'm cool with you. I actually know your father, bro. You feel me? But at the same time, I'm not going to be fake with myself, nigga, and say, oh, yeah, no, that was cool. Nah, I'm going to keep it real with you, gang. That wasn't it. Yeah.
Hey, everybody, welcome to No Jumper News on this lovely Wednesday afternoon. I'm in here today with the one and only Lush Uno.
What's up, buddy?
The man himself, Remo, who's posting something very, very important to Instagram, which you guys are all going to be able to go see momentarily. And of course, we got Donnie on the boards. Jaleesa is going to be here momentarily. And boy, do I have a story for you. So for those of you who are not entirely tapped into the 4 hours or so that we did on the No Jumper show last night, had a very nice podcast. At one point, King Pill, let's just describe King Pill's mannerisms throughout this podcast. He was allegedly high and on shrooms. So that certainly was a different version of King Pill than we've ever gotten before. And
very appropriate timing, let's be real.
What are you adding that to the story or something?
Nah, literally, as I just posted it on fucking No Jumper, I guess the last video uploaded is a King Pill video where he got the thumb drop.
Because he knows that we're talking about him right now. What'd he say? I gotta see what he said. Okay, so what? He posted a reel. Adam almost got effed over. Cheap prick. Wow, this guy is such a lunatic. All right, well, anyway, we're going to get into this. So basically, King Pill was not his usual self. He was a very fun version of himself the first two times that we had him on the podcast. This time he came on the podcast, it was weird. He was quiet. He said he was on mushrooms. He was just silent, sitting in this chair, whatever. As the podcast goes, and he's being annoying, too, because he was saying how he didn't like the topics. And I'm kind of like, that might be like the most inaccurate thing you could possibly say in that moment.
All right, so let me just say this, cuz. Why do everybody got to get on some gang drugs to get in front of a major platform? Hey, that's crazy. It's nasty work. Nigga got to go get on some gang drugs just to cope. Like, come on, man. He opened up his platform. He actually sent No Jumper to your hood, despite he didn't come or not. Yeah, you wanted him to come. He had other shit to do. He's a businessman. He didn't make it. But he sent his camera crew to shoot your video. I mean, dude, come on, my nigga. He don't do that for everybody, bro. So obviously, you must have did some numbers over there with him, and that's him returning the favor. You see what I'm saying? Because I know he ain't paying you. You know what I mean? But he got you a fight. You know what I'm saying? You wanted it with 4 extras, but yeah, nah, it didn't pan out for you. But look, nigga, you know, and Hefe, man, that dude, first of all, Aunt Hefe, man, you know, I seen some of Aunt Hefe did too. Aunt Hefe was talking about, oh, I'm talking to Lush. in regards of the situation, right? See, I ain't with the fake stuff, right? I think Hefe got a good platform, right? But he geared it towards Lush, right? But Adam was the one who ignited this whole situation. Adam picked the topic, you see what I'm saying? And, you should address that to him like, hey, Adam, I don't feel comfortable with you trying to, do some sucker shit while I'm right here, bro. If you go do that sucker shit, do that shit somewhere else when I ain't around, bro. I can't, this your house, this your platform. You know what I'm saying? You should have did it like that. That's the only thing that I seen that's the only thing I seen Hefe do. You know what I'm saying? He was talking to Lush, and King Pill was asking questions, and he was just, he wasn't gonna let it linger on. He did some gangster shit. He addressed the elephant in the room. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, Adam started that. You see what I'm saying? He it was all on Adam. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what your position is with that. Like, because we seen you uncomfortable. You see what I'm saying? And I think every gangster role is to try to weed out the bullshit and still do some good podcasting and keep your integrity intact. Which I don't think you didn't compromise anything, but we seen it like, damn, nigga, you telling King Pill you're talking to Lush, but Adam was the one who decided to pick that topic, gang, and that's who you should have, addressed that with, like, hey, Adam, I don't do that boosie ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But, if you're still trying to work there, you just got to take one on the chin. Adam gonna try anybody, bro. He's gonna try anybody, you know what I'm saying, that's around him long enough. You know what I'm saying? It's for kicks and giggles for him. He's not a gang member. He doesn't care about the code, the ethics, the morals of gang culture, right? He actually despises that shit, but he don't say it because he profits off of it. You know what I'm saying? Because he said the gangster word. He disrespect the gangsters. You know what I'm saying? And he did it in air quotes. You know what I'm saying? He dissed the Fruitown Brims, and he dissed the Fruitown Pyrus, which I felt that was highly disrespectful. You see what I'm saying? And that mean that he was referencing that towards Bompton G Uno. Shout out to that dude, man. I actually like that dude. It's a lot of y'all that's coming up, bro. I don't talk to y'all. I'm just not a talkable person to everybody, but I'm cool with y'all. If that makes sense, I don't got no issues with you dudes. I'm selective of who I even have around me. And that's one thing I want to tell y'all, because the most important thing in life is who you have around your energy, your circle. Because it's a lot of dudes that got some. Let me tell you something. A good nigga can't hang around no nigga with no fucked up heart. I catch this game, nigga. A good nigga cannot hang with no dude with no fucked up heart. He's going to corrupt it. It's going to mold. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got to realize the heart God gave you, he only made one and one. You see what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas is out here with some good hearts, homie, and you around some niggas who just got darkness in them. And what y'all don't understand is darkness is attracted to the light. So when you got a good heart, you got light. So a nigga that got a fucked up heart, he's not going to hang with another nigga with a fucked up heart. You see what I'm saying? Because he know his life shelf will die. He will die fast. Two niggas with a fucked up heart will kill each other. So a nigga with a fucked up heart is always going to try to hang with a nigga with a good heart. You see what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas know that shit. Like, nigga, the shit you done for niggas, this how you know you got a good heart. When you know you done did shit for niggas that would never do it for you. That's how you know you a chosen one. You got a good heart. Because anytime somebody will just eventually, share their resources or go out their way to help somebody, knowing that it wasn't in return, you got a good heart, my nigga. And let me tell you something. A taker will always spot a giver. Well, you done did it now, boy. Hold on, we gonna get to this goddamn in a minute. Shut up. A taker will always spot a giver. I don't care how you cut that, nigga. What nigga you giving? It's gonna be some niggas taking, and them niggas that take nigga with no shame in they motherfucking game. Hell, yeah, I want that hamburger. Hell yeah, man, I'll take them clothes. Hell yeah, nigga, some Jordans, so all that shit. Let me tell you something, gang. We live in a world where don't nobody care about your problems, nigga. We live in a world where we say everything is okay, knowing the nigga's stomach eating through his back, knowing that he hungry. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
because the topics were actually fire. We had really, really, really good topics. Obviously, a lot of tragedies, but we had very, very important things to discuss. And so he's complaining about the topics. It's kind of weird. And so one topic that just popped into my head, and people on the Reddit and everything are trying to frame this as if I was like really trying to set up an Aunt Hefe King Pill beef, which is not actually my intent there. Hello, Julius. How you doing? That was not really my intent. But I asked and I mentioned, King Pill, you censored some of the disses out of your song. Now I'm going to give you guys the backstory on that is that when I was in New York, I was with Hit a J3, Bombed a Juno, King Pill, and the conversation happened while we were all driving around the SUV together that maybe King Pill should consider censoring out some of the swear words from his, or not swear words, but gang disses from his songs, because in particular, there was one diss that could very much be perceived as a diss towards the 8 Trays. However, where King Pill is from, that same diss refers to another hood. Now, keep in mind, Aunt Hefe from 8 Tray Gangsta Crip. When I said that he censored out the swears, I didn't mention who, not swears, but gang disses. When I said that, I didn't mention who might be offended. I didn't mention what it was, but very quickly, the Aunt Hefe energy changed. And there's a clip, it's on the No Jumper Instagram, in which you could see Aunt Hefe kind of turning up, not being super disrespectful to King Pill, but making it clear that he don't mess with that's not cool, etc. Everybody saw it, and then it got very, very, very awkward sitting on this couch because you have King Pill reading the chat, you have Aunt Hefe reading the chat. They're both facing directly towards the chat and are 100% paying attention to it, reading it, and the chat is going off on.
Shout out to my little sis, Jaleese, man. You know what I'm saying? She came a long way with the content, man. You feel me? Keep doing your thing, man. Y'all go check out Jaleese, man. She from up north. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento, to be exact, I believe. But yeah, man, y'all go check her out, man. She came a long way, man. It's good to see, some up and coming content creators. You know what I'm saying? Make it to the big platform, man. Hopefully she can land over there and have a good run. Appreciate the super sticker, man. I just feel like this, right? Adam ain't sweating this. Adam not sweating it, man. Like, dude, like you just messed your own career up, bro. Like, y'all gotta realize something, man. A lot of these do, like, it's not a lot of motion that's coming out of Pomona right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it was with Sugar Free and a lot of reputable OG rappers that came up out of Pomona. Right now, it's just not a lot. And I think, it's messed up because niggas was rooting for King Pill. Like, nigga, you can change the dynamic of your city right now. You got some motion, nigga. You feel me? You didn't touch the little bag doing this shit now. You know what I'm saying? You run around town with no jumper. You brought no jumper to your hood. You know what I'm saying? The cameras came out. Like, that man really, he gave you his platform, bro. To see you push that dude, you see what I'm saying, and knock down his property and shit, it was like, it was sassy. It's giving sassy vibes, bro. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, nigga, like, oh, bro, sassy. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no diss or nothing. Like, I fuck with King Pill, but I ain't the nigga that's not gonna tell you what's on my top. You feel me? Now, what you did was just real, bro. It was feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? So, you can take how you want to, man. But yeah, nigga, hey, keep going, bro. Keep going. I rock with your music. I rock with you. But, when it comes to Nina Boy, man, over here at the Nina Boy show, man, I don't hold hands and kick hands, man. I got to keep it real. And any real nigga supposed to be like, yeah, you right, gang. You right, nigga. I did some bullshit. You see what I'm saying? I did some bullshit. We got to stop acting gangster with niggas who ain't gangster. You could have been gangster on young Aunt Hefe, nigga, because nigga, he was, you could feel it. You see what I'm saying? You could feel that energy. Nigga, he was waiting for you to say anything disrespectful about it. You know what I'm saying? You said what you said, and you should have stood on it. Like, yeah, nigga, woo. That's what I'm on, bro. I'm on that, bro. So it is what it is. Because you were saying you was going to knock out, you gonna knock out 4 extras and all that gangster shit you was talking, but your energy, it diluted when Hefe was around. You see what I'm saying? I think you could bounce back from this? Yeah, man. You know, I know a lot of roosters too. Shout out to all the roosters, man. You feel me? Like, cause the roosters was like, damn, this nigga, boy, you're going to jail. You're going to jail, nigga. Then you gonna be trying to pop up like, hey, man, I was on drugs. I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't me. And he could be like, nah, nigga, hey, man, hey, believe the nigga the first time he put his hand, you put your hands on that man. You get it? You literally put your hands on this man because he asked a question that made you feel uncomfortable, and then the nigga who counteracted to that, you know, he said, man, I ain't gonna let this shit linger on, man. I'm from A-Trey Gangsters, and you wasn't dissing my hood, nigga. I ain't letting no nigga. I'm a bar anything that's coming around this gangster shit, nigga, because he a gangster, and he stood on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't say I'm taking one side. I'm just on King Pill. No, I ain't, because I actually like both of these content creators. The thing I noticed about Young Ant never addressed the Adam about that situation. But once again, his hands is tied too, because it's like, I'm gonna tell a nigga what to say on his own platform, so I get it. But when we seen you say I'm talking to Lush, you know, you could have just, nigga, I'm still talking to you, Adam. You know what I'm saying? This was some messy shit. Look what this shit started. It started some shit to the point where you know it was something wrong with this, because the nigga ended up putting his hands on him. You see what I'm saying? And it was a little push, you know what I'm saying? It was a little push, like, nigga, shut up, nigga. White boy, I push your ass. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't nothing too crazy though, right? But I you know, as I get older, man, I want to see niggas do good business, bro. You see what I'm saying? Do good business, bro. Like, you last longer in the game, man. You see what I'm saying? Y'all got to realize something, man. And a lot of y'all don't realize that when you move in the right way in these streets, you know what I'm saying? When you move in the right way and you giving respect, you know what I'm saying? And demanding respect, and you ain't doing no sucking shit, man, a lot of shit just gonna fall your way, bro. A lot of good shit go come in your life, man, when you moving right. You gotta realize, man, when you moving wrong out here, you foul, you hanging with niggas that backdooring niggas and robbing shit, bruh. That energy wears off on you. The shit you speak will come to the light. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga gotta just move off of energy, frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like, the most important thing I tell niggas is the person you decide to be with, the person you decide to go to sleep with, lay with. That's one of the most important things, decisions, because we all got a decision and a choice. Every day you get a decision and a choice. You get to choose, nigga, I'm going to do good or I'm going to do bad. You know what I'm saying? You get to choose what your life go mean at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Did you do something that's going to help your life get to the next level? Because a lot of niggas is like realizing this shit that it's a board game niggas playing on. Some of you niggas been playing on the same board for 20 years. Nigga on the same board for 20 years. Oh, Mario Kart looking at motherfucker. Yeah, nigga over there, man, I'm still on the same board. Nigga can't even get past that motherfucking tunnel. That mushroom came and squashed your motherfucking sucker ass, nigga. Yeah, funky ass nigga. Yeah, a lot of these niggas ain't playing this game right, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta realize something. People are gonna pass you by, and it's gonna make you upset. See, a lot of hate come from niggas. It's like, damn, nigga. Most people in the streets want you to think just like them. They want you to wait. Think about it. If you have a different thought, you think different, you know what I'm saying? You want different shit from everybody, because everybody in the streets cannot want the same thing. Some niggas want to get rich in the streets. Some niggas don't want to get rich in the streets. Some niggas just want to get it how they get it. Some niggas cool with just a simple life. Some niggas cool with not having to work for theirs. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas cool. They don't want all that. But then if you getting all of that and you in front of them, shit, nigga gonna be like, shit, nigga, you gotta give it to me. Nigga, look out for me. Nigga, look out for your boy one time. Look out, nigga. I know I've been knowing you, nigga. I've been knowing you since middle school, nigga. Damn, nigga, I see you shining, baby. You're on, nigga. Look out for your nigga one time. Nigga, go get me a little outfit from Northland or something, baby. Look out for me. And it be like that. You know what I'm saying? And a nigga, and you be like, man, look, man, I got kids, bills, and all that type of shit, bro. We got the same 24 hours, gang. Go get your shit. That nigga ain't trying to look out for his homies. oh yeah, fuck that nigga. And then it's gonna turn to hate. Like, man, what that nigga, man, fuck that nigga, man. That nigga ain't doing shit for me. That nigga ain't doing nothing for me, gang. Fuck that nigga music, fuck his raps, fuck that nigga car, fuck his bitch, everybody, fuck everything that nigga got going on. And that's how these niggas, it creates hatred and chaos, bro. You know, but back to this shit, man. You gotta realize, hopefully Adam is strong enough to put this behind him and realize that you make good ratings. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you know, Adam is not stupid. He knows that when you come on his platform, you do fairly good numbers. You know what I'm saying? So by you saying that you was on some mushrooms, niggas just gonna say, oh, he a drug head. I ain't tripping. All right, come on, nigga. I'm gonna make you come work for free now. You know what I'm saying? If you want these opportunities, you know, you could have put your hood on, man. Your whole hood could get on, gang. Your hood is, and you notice look how many people he brought up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Aunt Hefe didn't come with nobody. He didn't go with nobody up there, right? Look at all these Damus you got with you. You got the Roosters with you. You feel me? Look, you walking up on it, he like, watch out. Boom, nigga. You going at him? Yeah, nigga, that suck ass shit you was saying, nigga. Man, that's just crazy, bro. He like, what? Look, you know, look at little Damo. He laughing like, man, you a fool. Look at all them people you brought with you, gang. And FYI, you can't bring everybody up there with you, man. All right, man. I see. I'm really looking in the comment section, but this immature ass shit you niggas be text banging. Oh, look, that's sassy. That was sassy right there, bro. That was sassy. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. That was sassy, bro. Like, gangsters don't do shit. Destroying another man's property, bro, is just not a good look, gang. It's just not a good look. Let's go.
King Pill, you ducked it, you tucked your shit, you was a bitch, you was a pussy, you was ranked it, like, etc. You just everybody going in on King Pill, basically clowning him. A few, maybe 5% acting like Aunt Hefe kind of a bully or whatever. But the overwhelming narrative was King Pill, you just tucked your dick between your legs. Anyway, we come to the end of the podcast. And I even noticed Aunt Hefe kind of trying to like be a little cool to King Pill after that, like kind of saying like a few things to him. But for the most part, they didn't really interact. For the rest of the podcast, and King Pill went silent. He barely said a word for the entire rest of the podcast.
Ed did try to be chill, though. There's a couple times he would like respond to what
Shut
he
up,
said.
Lush.
Chill way.
And to be fair, I
Yeah.
kind of feel like we saw a little bit of a different version of Aunt Hefe yesterday because of the fact that he came in no lean, notably, just got in a car accident or just got a flat tire in his car. And it just felt like we were kind of feeling like a degree of aggression from Aunt Hefe that we hadn't really seen. Like even when him and Munchie got into like a weird argument about like who's the most violent race or if black people are bad for each other in society or some shit like that. Like the level that relatively simple argument got to was like kind of intense. Like it kind of ratcheted up the aggression to a degree that I wasn't really expecting. Either way,
dumb for even like responding to it.
Yeah, that was.
All right, so this is my stand on. All right, so when I see Adam politicking with gangsters and shit, it's like you might as well tell that nigga to go on twerk for me, gangster. Yeah, because niggas be twerking. Niggas is twerking up there with the politics, bro. It's crazy how, you know, I mean, like Lush is like a gang historian, you know what I'm saying? And Adam is like a newfound gang connoisseur. This shit is just crazy. Knowing these niggas is not coming on no nigga block, selling dope, shootouts in broad daylight, nigga investing in these hoods, knowing the ins and outs of politics, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like a circus, gang. You know what I'm saying? I could never want to politic about gang culture with somebody who's not in it. You see what I'm saying? Who's never been in it, you would not see the game how I see the game. All you got to do is look at somebody in their eyes and you can tell how far they been, man, especially in these streets, bro. You see what I'm saying? Look at nigga in his eyes. You see how far he been in this shit? You know, nigga, a lot of times, you know, when niggas get up in age, a nigga forget, damn, these niggas was running the streets before I got there. You see what I'm saying? And niggas is going to look at that like, man, you ain't out there no more, nigga. Shut up, nigga. You ain't out there with us, nigga. It's hard now. Nah, nigga, it was hard when I was coming up, nigga, for sure. We didn't have no cameras. We didn't have none of that shit, nigga. We had nigga Vice, nigga, beating niggas up, nigga. All officers, nigga, all that crazy shit, nigga. They catch you, nigga, mobbing down the street, nigga, by yourself, nigga, and you done said something or threw a rock at their car, spit on them, nigga. They kicking your ass. You know what I'm saying? I come from the pager era, nigga. We ain't even had no cell phones, nigga. No shit, nigga. We had Pacific Bell phone booths and shit, nigga. We had the yellow pages. That's how we found somebody. Man, that big ass yellow pages, shit, nigga. Nigga trying to turn that motherfucker. I'm looking for Keisha Hamilton. You gotta go to the last name. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they had last name, first name. You know what I'm saying? And you found their number in the yellow pages and shit. Nigga had that pager. Beep, beep. Hey, yeah, man. Hey, this Von Trail, man. I ain't here right now. Leave your name and your number. And tell me what color your panties is if you're trying to get cracked, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Nah, those days that was real. That was real, man. It wasn't no, the technology. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these game bangers, they grew up with iPads. I'm not even being funny. Most of these new game bangers, they grew up with iPads. Nigga came out the womb. Nigga, mama bought him an iPhone at 2. You know what I'm saying? Gaga? All that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They got translator on there. Your baby said, good morning, mom. You know what I'm saying? All that weak ass shit. But, yeah, man, back to this game. I'm looking at this shit like the politics on here, bro. No Jumper was predicated off of hip hop. It have converted into street politics, street drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, how often do you hear the music? How often do you hear No Jumper pushing music? You don't hear him pushing music anymore. Now, you know that they interview artists and all that good shit, but for the most part, bro, they don't. They do not even really push the music like that. And that's sad because, he lost his way with that. Let's go.
Well, that got kind of intense too. Either way, podcast ends, and I think everybody's thinking in the back of their head, we got to get these guys out of here in a timely fashion and in a way where nobody has any interaction, whatever. So what's up? So we finish up stuff here. We go out there. As I walk out there, I see that Aunt Hefe is already kind of dipping and that Munchie's like damn near out the door. And the Pomona boys and King Pill are the only ones left, right? No big deal. I'm like, okay, cool. They got out smoothly. That's good. I go. I'm hungry as hell. Start heating up my meal in the microwave. As I'm heating up the meal in the microwave, King Pill comes over to me and he says, yo, what's up with the money for that episode? Because I had actually told King Pill, I was like, listen, like, I want to try you out consistently on the Tuesday show. He said, all right, but bro, I'm broke. So I need money. Like, are you going to be able to pay me? I said, okay, cool. We'll be able to give you a little bit of money for appearing on here or whatever. Is the music seriously that loud? What the fuck is wrong with these girls? Just so you guys know, it's a plug talk day. We got to make sure that door stays closed. This is insane. But anyway, so
Calvin Harris DJing in the next room.
Yeah, shout out to Calvin Harris. God damn, I really just wanted to get through the story of these pieces of shit. Oh, they closed the whatever. Anyway, so King Pill starts coming over to me, talking to me about this $200 or whatever the fuck it was. He's saying, yo, like, can you send me that money right now?
No.
I said,
no.
Yeah, the group chat that I put you in with Josh?
No. Oh, no. It's exposed. $200. You see what I'm saying? Come on, gang. It's no way you should be pushing a nigga that employing you at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, $200. Shit. It should be no way he's broke. You know what I'm saying? I think, didn't he get an advancement? Or I just seen him he had a hoodie on with like, nigga, bankroll in his sweater or some shit, nigga. Or maybe that wasn't real or something. I don't know, but $200, bro. He's gonna pay you. He's not gonna. Well, let me just see it, bro. That's crazy. But the fact that you even told him you broke. Let me tell y'all something, man. Stop telling people you broke. Do business, do business. If a man, if he offered to pay you, You hold them accountable to that. But don't you never tell another man that you broke, bro. That's just not a good look. Let's go.
Just text that, and Josh will send it to you by the end of the night. He goes, by the end of the night, he's like, I'm trying to get paid right now. I need that money to get home. And I'm like, you realize that like a lot of people who work here, you know, you get paid like every 2 weeks, every month, whatever, at the end of the week, etc. I'm like, it's not like, why are you acting like it's just like the most obvious thing in the world that you're supposed to be getting paid instantly as soon as you finish the podcast? Like, you got to chill. Like, the idea is that you're supposed to be on here consistently, you know, and it's like, why are you putting pressure on me to pay you instantly as soon as, you know, it just like struck me as a very weird thing.
Yeah.
His energy is weird. He's walking towards me. He's like really like kind of getting close to me and stuff. Pull up the No Jumper Instagram. We're gonna start reviewing the footage of what actually happened in the office right here, because yeah, it's very.
Me and Donnie were both there too, so
Yeah, so I do have some people who can attest to the way that this whole situation went down. All right, let's pull up this video.
If you ever go to jail, y'all look.
King Pill tries to fight Adam22.
Y'all know Adam. Look, Adam just gave 4 extras $1,000. He done gave Brick Baby $5,000. You know what I'm saying? He done gave Crip Mac money. Y'all know if you cool with Adam and he got a good relationship with you, you go to jail, that man is gonna come through, throw a couple dollars your way if you ever in a need, right? You didn't blew all that shit off, nigga. You can't, if you go to jail, nah, nigga. You let your emotions get to you, gang. Let this be a learning lesson, though, bro. I hope Adam forgive you and let you continue to work, because, you know, without his platform, bro, you know, if you don't stay consistent, like, you will go back in the back of the algorithm. Let's go.
After their podcast. Now, there's no audio here, but we're going to be able to see the body
I mean, you can see it from that first pick. Look at the body language in the first pick.
Yeah, okay, so let's press play. Yeah, obviously. So you see me to the left, and that's King Pill wearing the army fatigues. We love a man in uniform. Yeah. So he's kind of pressing me right now. He's saying, like, you know what? Can you send it right now? I said, Josh can send it. He goes, can you make him send it right now? I'm like, if you want, you could call him. He goes, why can't you call him? He's like, it's your business. You could call him. He's like, just pressing me about like the dumbest shit possible right now. And those are all his boys.
You see how Shorty had tried to reach out and like grab his hand and tell him to chill too, really subtly.
Yeah. And so, okay, I'm like grabbing.
Wow, that's crazy, cuz. Why would you go to No Jumper, bro, with no dough? Who? That's like going to a restaurant with no money.
My food out of the microwave right now, slightly off camera, and you'll see that I start to walk kind of across the office. You're gonna see this in just 1 second. He's still talking to me in a rather aggressive way at this point. It's like slowly ratcheting up, and this is me walking away and being like, bro, you need to chill. Like, Josh will get it to you, whatever. Okay, go to the next one. And like you can see, he's kind of like in my face now, right? Look at the way he's walking towards me. Look at the body language. Look how he's like, and then look he just bumped into me, and then I kind of like push him away. And then his boys jump in here. They're pulling him away. They're separating him. So what's he do? He pulls out his phone, typical internet thug, pulls out his phone, starts filming. I'm sure he's going to drop this footage at some point. He starts calling me the F slur, starts acting like I'm a bitch. The reason why I'm in the cubicle now is because I was looking for a lighter, and I was actually grabbing one off Mikey's desk. So I'm trying to light a spliff right now, and King Pill trying to film a skit. He's trying to act like real angry. He's mad. But his boys are the ones standing in between him. Now look what he does here.
Yeah, that's sassy.
He knocks the balls off, and he's still talking shit on the way out. And his boys go, shout out to his boys. Honestly, the rest of the dudes from Pomona, we got to give it to them that they immediately shut the situation down, because you got to understand, the 22ster keep that fire on him. So when King Pill is doing all this, I'm starting to do the math in my head, and I start thinking, okay, so what's the line that needs to be crossed here in order for the 22ster to up blick on cuh? Now, in
Oh,
my head, what I established almost immediately was like, if
did this nigga say up blick on cuh? You see what happened when you man? You see what happened? We got to stop normalizing people into the culture, bro. We're to the point where he feel comfortable talking about, yeah, we gonna have to up blick on cuh. Like what? Come on, what? Are you kidding me? Get the man. Come on, man. Hey, look, bro. Somebody will knock the salmon out your neck, bro. That is not cool, bro. Come on, cuh. Like, nah, man. That ain't cool.
if he punches me, I'm pulling out and I'm gonna start shooting at him. Okay, that's what's going on in my head. Is like, that's the line that needs to be
ready to take it there with him.
Him just standing close to me is not enough for me to turn this into this kind of situation, right? But either way, like it ended so quickly, and his homies seemed like they were the ones that really like were more even tempered. And I mean, his homies really, and like Lush can probably attest to this because he actually went to the neighborhood, but basically, like, you could tell that they appreciate the fact that they're even at No Jumper, because let's be real, if you're from Pomona, it's an hour away. You're not really necessarily used to like going to places like No Jumper or whatever. And they're looking at King Pill like, okay, he's the dude that's kind of getting our foot in the door,
Right.
kind of be doing more music stuff, more industry stuff, more internet stuff. And so I think in that moment, his boys are kind of viewing this like, oh, he's about to screw up all the motion that we've kind of got going at this point in terms of the hood vlog, King Pill being in New York. Keep in mind, yes, I did 2 interviews with King Pill. I was also in New York staying in the same hotel with him for like 3-4 days, right?
So you consider him a friend to a degree.
I felt like we had the kind of relationship that was actually legit. He's asking me for advice. He's asking me what I should do, what he should do in his career. He's asking me what, kind of moves he should make. He's telling me, yo, I'm thinking about moving back to the California area. I'm thinking about, if I move out there, do you think that we'll be able to consistently do content on No Jumper? And I'm telling them like, yes, bro, like I actually kind of believe in you. I think that you have potential maybe as a podcaster or whatever. Now, after the Tuesday show, I was very let down, and I was very much thinking like, oh, I'm tweaking. Like I'm crazy because he sucked yesterday. Like he just didn't say shit. He was just sitting there quietly. It was terrible. So I'm already kind of checking myself in my head of like, oh yeah, that ain't gonna work, because he showed up like the worst version of himself possible. He wasn't funny. He wasn't charming. He wasn't interesting. It was just boring. And then he gets marked out by Aunt Hefe, quote unquote marked out. Some people could view that as being.
All right, so most of y'all don't realize some of these dudes, man, the character that they present on camera is not something that's in them. You know what I'm saying? It's not in them. It's on them. You know what I'm saying? And it will be exposed. You can only fake it for so long. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times you see these dudes, man, they have a cool little run, maybe the first year, but then, and then they lost their mojo. You know what I'm saying? Or that energy or that personality that they portrayed that got the attention of the audience. Most people lose that. And shit, he was trying to figure himself out. That probably wasn't who he really was. You know what I'm saying? But then again, look, you got all of these roosters with you, bro. You see what I'm saying? You got to focus on yourself. That's a lot. Just think about having 5, 6, 7 niggas with you everywhere you go. Now you got to worry about everybody's personality, trying to appease everybody, get validation. And then you got people that are with you. They want to feel important, so they want to give you input in, you know what I'm saying, and drop their pins on you. It's going to clutter your thought process, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the best thing you need to do, man, is keep 1 or 2 dudes around you. That's it. And spend most of your time by yourself. Focus on your career, man, because when you got too many niggas around you, these niggas is living off of your dream or off of your opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And you the only one with the motion, that could be frustrating. Let's go.
Not a mark out, and actually more of just like a check-in. But it was something.
A stern talking to.
It was a stern talking to, for sure. Anyway, the crazy thing about it is that the thing that he decided to use to turn up on me was just so illogical in nature, because I've never had anybody expect that they were going to get paid like 5 minutes after the podcast ended. And when I tell them like, oh, it might take like an hour for him to get back to you, that you trip out like that and start damn near thinking about assaulting me. Like that to me was just so mind blowing. And obviously anybody with half a brain could probably figure out how I feel about this, which is that I now no longer fuck with King Pill in any way, shape, or form. I have to admit, Flacco has been in the group chat telling us over and over and over, this guy is a J-Cat. He's a piece of shit. He's a clout chaser. Really, I should have listened to 4 Extra too. Said he was a smoker. Said he was a weirdo.
It's over. It's over. Pomona. He didn't fuck with the bag. Pomona, man. Damn. Man, I was hoping Adam was going to be like, man, I overlook it, man, because, you know, I do some views with that dude. You know what I'm saying? I can see him. Let me tell you something. Pill, if you watching this, do not text him and call him on apologize. He just officially made it clear he do not rock with you, boy. It's over. Nigga, you was putting Pomona on a map. Nigga, you fumbled. And guess what, though? Let's see if everybody goes see if that love that them niggas had when you was having that motion. Let's see if they still got that same motion for you. See what I'm saying? That now you gonna be looking for somebody to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You better ride that wave off of, slide first and and all that shit. Hopefully you can get some features or some shit, because if Adam's not fucking with you, Vlad is not gonna fuck with you. Cam Capone go do his own thing, right? Hopefully you could Cam is solo dolo. He ain't gonna let no nigga hang up under him like that. You see what I'm saying? It's over, bro. It's over. Nigga, you was putting Pomona on a map. Nigga, ain't nobody coming out of Pomona that had the motion that you had, gang. You see what I'm saying? Now it's over, bro. Nigga, like fuck. See what happened when a nigga, see, it's gonna be regret going on now. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, like over $200? Nigga, everybody know, nigga, shit. Nigga, you don't get your money right then and there, nigga. You get you get a deposit. You know what I'm saying? A nigga send you a deposit and a nigga send you the back end. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's always been. But why would you go to no jumper with no money? Man, me and the Roosters, man, we stopped that motherfucking Tommy's, man, got them chili cheeseburgers, them chili cheese fries, 5 large Cokes, and gas in the car. We had to go get some weed, and then we broke. You went there thinking that you was gonna get it. What you go strong arm him? What you gonna tell a nigga like, nigga, nah, nigga, run my Fetty right now, nigga? Like what you thought you was gonna force him, and you still didn't get the bag. You walked out without the bag, gang. That's better. Dang, man. But I'm gonna say this, man. I do wish the best for you. You know what I'm saying? I hope you find a way to continue your journey. You know what I'm saying? But God damn, boy, you didn't fumble the bag, boy. That nigga didn't fumble the bag. Yeah, man. It's the content space, man. Like regret, man, is worse than fear. Cause now you gotta regret when the money dry up, the opportunities and all that shit, man. Cause I don't think do he got a YouTube channel? I don't know if he got a YouTube channel or not. You know what I'm saying? You better. So let me tell you this, gang. Get on YouTube, bro, and start running it up ASAP. Get monetized ASAP. That's the best thing I could tell you to do, gang. You know what I'm saying? I know I said some shit about how you was moving, bro. And that's what I stand on, man. You see what I'm saying? So don't take it personal. It's my opinion, bro. You fucked up. Learn from it. Grow from it. And get on board. Get the content shit going, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get this shit going. Now, you're going to have to try to call dudes out to get them to respond to you, to stay in the algorithm. Because no jumper, nigga, you had a free ticket. It's disappointing, man, because I swear to God, I really was rooting for you. Let's go.
Here we are. For extra, I may have been wrong. Flacco, I got to admit that you were right about a lot of stuff, and I hate that. I hate having to admit
Flacco being right.
Flacco being right is probably the worst thing that I could ever imagine. But that is, in fact, how this went down. And honestly, I think it was probably the first time that any rapper, person that we had on the podcast, etc., had ever ever tried to like do anything physical towards me in any kind of way, shape, or form. Now, when you watch the clip, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably going to rewatch this, you can tell that King Pill really like wasn't doing anything until his boys got between him. You know,
Well, that's when he brought out his camera. And
that's when his camera comes out, and that's when it becomes the kind of thing of like, oh, like hold me back. I don't want to. Oh yeah, hold me back. I'm gonna do something to him. Like he didn't have that energy. He was just kind of standing close to me until his homies start jumping in between him, and then all of a sudden he's Hulk Hogan. Now, I guess I'll turn it to Donnie and Lush, who are both there. What was this like for you witnessing this insane situation?
Well, first of all, shouts to the dudes from 456 that were there because I really feel like they recognized very quickly what time it was, and the fact that they like it could have been a different dynamic if they would have just backed his play. You know what I mean? There's other people like a 4Extras, for example. I feel like if 4Extras friends saw him getting mad, I don't know if they would want to come. They might be like, we're all tripping now.
You kind of got the vibe that this was not the first time that this ever happened, that they're sort of used to having to calm him down, and that when he is in that situation that they know that he's kind of a volatile person. And I think a lot of people in that moment probably realize like, oh, he's doing this to overcompensate for the mark out that just happened on camera, because the whole time when they're reading the chat and they're seeing everybody say he's getting marked out, and then also you could see that Pill's phone kept lighting up over and over and over. Pill just texted me, I was high, SMH, face palm emoji. Who gets high? Who smokes a bunch of weed and then turns into like somebody who wants to fight the boss man who's giving you an opportunity?
Well, that's the craziest thing is shrooms typically make people. It's a terrible drug for like gang members to take because it makes you very docile.
Yeah. And you saw that when Ant was saying that shit to him, is that when you're on shrooms, that is the worst situation to be in to film a wrestling promo, because it's fucking with your ego and your sense of self, and you're very much like a little ball of jelly and you don't really know how to react.
If Ant came at me like that when I'm on shrooms, I'd be apologizing for 5 hours straight, bro. Like they'd have to escort me out because I'd be like, I would feel so shattered. You know what I mean? Be like,
he keeps wanting to blame it on shrooms. This is like the third time he's blamed a mishap on shrooms, right?
Yeah, the shrooms thing is
leave the shrooms alone then, dude.
Like if it's having this adverse of an effect. But I do think you were on point earlier when you said that the other dudes realized the opportunity, because like those guys be rapping, they have clothing brands, they have a bunch of stuff, and that's
now we got to make them famous.
Well, yeah, they're talented kids out there, and the thing is, you know, there's no there's not like a Nipsey from that hood. There's not a, you know what I mean? Like there's not.
They got King Pill. That's the closest they got.
There's not like YG. There's not like a legendary rapper that's made. They don't have a representation to that degree. They have a lot of like well-respected dudes for sure, but this was like their, you know, shot.
Everybody's trying to get their foot in the door, and I think they all kind of, regardless of what they might have thought of King Pill, I think that they were also kind of feeling like, oh, okay, this is somebody who's kind of kicking in our door and making it more of a thing, and it's like kind of opening doors for us. And so even if we think he's maybe not the coolest guy on earth, he's somebody that we could, you know, use to help get more into the game.
But before me and Donnie give our exact accounts, I do want to ask you this, because a lot of people, like, this is like the narrative that's being pushed like against you. Do you feel like
yeah, man, they go DP, they go DP him. Nah, they ain't go DP him. I'm just playing. Nah, man, it just, I can see, because look, I know he probably like, man, so what? You niggas wasn't rocking with me like that. Only reason why y'all was rocking with me because I had no jumper on my linear. You know what I'm saying? And now that, you know, it's a lot of rappers coming up out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? That was a major, you know how many niggas would kill to have that type of relationship with Adam22, a millionaire who has the biggest podcast on the West Coast. You see what I'm saying? Them nigga like, nigga, you done fucked it up. And they're watching right now. They like, damn, nigga, he said he's not fucking with you. Nigga, that mean all the promises you didn't promise your homeboys, because a lot of them probably want to just get an interview. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy work, bro. You done fucked up the bag, man. I'm still rooting for you, gang. You know what I'm saying? I had to, you know, drop my honest opinion about the shit you did, bro, because I seen that. I'm like, bro, See, y'all gotta be ready, man. You gotta be mentally ready for this game, man. Because when you come in this game, bro, how you start is how you finish. You know what I'm saying? And clearly, niggas was saying don't rock with you, and he still rock with you. He obviously seen your talent. You see what I'm saying? But that personality that you had, he was looking at like, oh, that shit dried up. Nah, if he gonna be quiet and shit, you gotta stay consistent with your personality. Like when you go on No Jumper, you're not going in there to be quiet. Nah, nigga, you there to talk and make key points and show your personality. Excuse me, and try to attract more people to be engaged with what you're saying. I just felt like, damn, nigga, Adam said, nigga, I'm no longer messing with that J-Cat. Nigga, now he's finna make a mockery of you. So, if you watching this, you might want to start doing a gang of videos about Adam, you know, all that shit. Talk about the fact, yeah, I did ask that nigga for $200. Nigga, I was broke. Nigga, like a lot of you niggas in the audience, right? Nigga, broke. We all broke. All that, everybody fake riching and shit. I don't care how many thousands you make. At the end of the day, man, if you don't got $50,000 saved up in your account, man, you broke. Bottom line, you don't have 50K to the side, you're broke. Yeah, I ain't talking about 5,000 because we know that could be a car note or a rent. Nigga, you're broke, bruh. We all broke. Nigga, we all paycheck to paycheck around this motherfucker. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I said it. 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. We broke. You know what I'm saying? Only nigga up there that's hella paid is Adam. Adam is the motherfucker who got the money, huh? I just can't believe you nigga tell me, hey, man, I don't got no money to get home. Nigga, I need some money. Nigga, you went to No Jumper gang with no money in your pocket. That qualifies as a J-Cat. I gotta give you that. But I bet you if you texting Adam apologizing, talking about the shrooms and you was high, he's going to expose you, gang. He's going to say, look, I got that nigga in my little DMing me right now. Yeah, that little J-Cat motherfucker. Yeah, that nigga talking about, yeah, I'm sorry, Adam. No, nigga, I'm telling you, that type of shit, bro, you done fucked up. You see what I'm saying? You done probably talking about, yeah, on Pyro, blood on the trip, I'm going to get us in the door, nigga. You feel me? And you came in, nigga, squirting baby oil on your fucking chest too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you stopped doing all of that shit. You came up there with your feet out. Like, you had something going. Like, that's what he's looking for. He was looking for that comedic, you know, somebody who's not scared to risk, you know, his reputation and I don't know, man. Somebody said that was metrosexual. Anytime a man take off his fucking shoes and his shirt and just be chilling, I don't know. I still don't get the whole metrosexual qualifications, but yeah, nah, man. You had an opportunity of a lifetime, bro. Niggas don't even get that, nigga. It's niggas in motherfucking Kingsman, Arizona, North Carolina, Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. All them niggas, all they goal in life is to make it on No Jumper. It's kids all over the world, all over the United States, in these small cities, in these small towns where they do music, and they like, man, I just got to get to No Jumper. No Jumper is everything to some people out here. Now that you done been there and you like, man, you know, it's cool. I ain't making a lot of money off this shit. This ain't shit. It's like when a motherfucker get a job. You know, when you go to a job and you apply for it and they say, oh, when can you work? You was like, if given the opportunity, I can work right now. Shit, nigga, I'll close this motherfucker down. Shit, what time you get up 12? Nigga, I'll leave at 1:30. Give me the job. And then, you know, they be like, oh, you willing to work hard? Oh, you like, hell yeah, I work hard. You gonna pay me? Hell yeah. Then you get that job, you get that check, and then, you know, you get your car, you got your new place, and then it's like your friends going out and shit. But that job, remember, like 6 months ago, nigga, when you was talking about, nigga, you work overtime and all that shit. And now, nigga, you the first one to leave the job. Man, fuck that job. Man, I ain't staying at that motherfucking job. It's Friday. You know, I'm trying to go get my swing on. I'm trying to get me a hotel room. I'm trying to knock the stuffing off her little muffin. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, especially women and shit. Once they get a job and shit and they get paid, hell, motherfucker, yeah, they trying to go get their nails done. They got a hair appointment. Boss, I gotta leave early. I gotta get my kid from daycare. You know, they lied to their motherfucking boss and shit. They were, yeah, girl, I told that nigga I gotta get little Raekwon from daycare and shit. She's like, did you? She said, nah, bitch, I went to go get my hair done. It's Friday. All the girls going out, we doing drinks at motherfucking El Torito's and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my nails done and shit. You know, I gotta go to Sephora and have them beat my face and all that. You know what I'm saying? And you know how that shit is when you get that job, man. You act like you gonna be the hardest worker. Oh, I work very hard. I work long hours. I'm dedicated. And I want to grow and to be a manager. Shit, you got about $7,000, $10,000 out that motherfucking job and shit. You got that new car, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That new place. You stay in Gardena, Horton, or even motherfucking about Six Flags somewhere. You got a good job now, you know what I'm saying? Shit, now you like, shit, they want me to work overtime tomorrow. Oh, I gotta work overtime tomorrow. Fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now you mad at the house, your nigga over there, you I'm tired of working. I don't want to work no more. Yeah, once you got that apartment, that car, you know what I'm saying, all that good shit, you know what I'm saying, that bank account, you know what I'm saying, now you don't want that motherfucker because, you know, it's Friday, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to go get hit. Let's get to the content, man. Shout out to the 448 people in here, man. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, sub up if you're rocking with me. Let's go.
It was kind of instigatory, you even asking that question. Do you think that was not a good question to ask?
I'm gonna be real. King Pill had V1 of his song publicly available. It's got like 100,000 views or whatever. And then he puts out the remix of the song. And the words are different. The gang disses have been removed. To me, that's notable. That's the kind of thing that we would obviously talk about on a podcast. Now, I already knew the reason why he took it out, which was that, you know, if Bompton G-Uno is going to be on the song, and he doesn't want Bompton G-Uno to be on a song where he's dissing people that would potentially start issues from Bompton G-Uno, Hit a J3 laid it out for us super, super logical when we were all together.
Yeah.
So I thought it was totally logical. I just wanted to hear King Pill explain it, you know? Like, I didn't think that Aunt Heavy was going to turn up like that because I actually knew already that they had previously had a conversation about it, which was why I was so surprised that Aunt Hefe came with that level of aggression. Now, a lot of people tend to ascribe.
Don't do that, Adam. Don't. See, look, you selling out Aunt Hefe. He's selling you out. Look, bruh. So we just found out that basically Aunt already talked to that nigga about that. And then, you know, it popped back up. And then now we see the aggression coming out. Adam, man, he be playing niggas like pawns, boy. So you already had the conversation with that man. Your gripe should have been towards Adam. Your whole gripe should have been towards Adam, gang. You see what I'm saying? It's all good. Players fuck up too. You know what I'm saying? We thought we was under the assumption that this just sporadically just popped up and it put you in an uncomfortable predicament. You see what I'm saying? But you've already got on that nigga head about that shit. That's probably why all of this shit stems from Adam. He like, man, I already talked to this nigga about this shit. What are we doing? What are we doing? Adam, man, he played both of y'all like a puppet. You see what I'm saying? He just exposed the fact that you already had the conversation with him. You see what I'm saying? And he's the one who started it. He started all of this shit and you not once checked Adam. You see what I'm saying? For even Adam, we talked about this already. Adam, I'm not finna. Nah, bro, I ain't doing that, bro. I'm not doing that, nigga. You know I talked to that man about that. I'm not finna play them little boosie ass games, bro. That's how that shit should have went down. It should have been, you could have nipped it all in the butt. You know what I'm saying? If you would have checked Adam, you know what I'm saying? But same time, man, you know, that's a platform that you're trying to be on. So you got to save face. I get it. No judgment on this side. But, you know, overall, Adam, you know, I got to keep it real with myself if I'm real with anybody else. You playing victim in a situation you created. You're playing victim in a situation that you created. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that nigga come from the hood. That nigga, man, come on, man. Shout out to Pomona, man. It's some good fellas out there. But Pomona is a small city. It's not a big city, right? Not too many people make it up out of Pomona. King Pill made it up out of Pomona, man. He got to the masses with this content shit, and he fumbled the fucking bag. You see what I'm saying? Because Adam ignited some shit, and he wasn't emotionally intelligent to navigate through the shit that he was saying. He wore his feelings on his shoulders. You see what I'm saying? And it just backfired for him. You know? But yeah, you got to take the good with the bad, man. Like I said, man, keep doing your content, gang. You know, you still got action, man. Don't give up. I'm gonna say that. Don't give up, King Pill. Let's go.
I malice to things that are actually the product of just ignorance. So I do have to kind of like say that my idea was not, oh, let's say this thing that's gonna heat shit up between Anhefe and him. It was just literally like that was not written down on the list of topics. It just popped into my head, and I just said it. And as I said it, I kind of realized like, oh, okay, there's like a weird overlap here because one of the people that song might have offended is actually in the room. But that being said, was it intentional? Did I know that was going to happen? I mean, I don't have that level of foresight. I've actually never really seen that level of aggression or anything even close from Anhefe.
And you know, it's so funny because I keep telling people like that's one of the most like intense moments I've ever seen face to face in a podcast that I've been on. People are like, it didn't look that crazy, but I guess the energy didn't fully translate.
It didn't fully translate on camera. I mean, you could look at Anhefe's face and see that he was on bullshit. Like he was looking at that nigga like serious. I think from watching it, and I feel like King Pill felt the way that you lined him up for that. Because even he was like, see, I knew he was gonna mention it up. So I believe that's why that energy was redirected towards you, because he really wanted to do that to Anhefe. But I guess when he got out there, he just flipped it on you. Hold on, this whack calling me right now.
Oh boy.
Yo, we live. We live.
Why everybody calling me talking about nigga tried to say something to Adam?
You didn't see the video? He tried to fight me last night.
Who did?
King Pill.
Nah, that's some buster shit, nigga. You should have got down with Ed. Nigga, Ed checked you. See, check this out. And look, Adam is gonna be who the fuck Adam is. Right? Listen, Adam gonna instigate. He gonna do every with it. Listen, if you feed into it, that's on your ass, right? Lush, now Lush the one, he be antagonizing, but Lush ain't Adam. Lush gonna end up getting shocked out, respectfully.
I don't like that nigga way, but that nigga said some good shit. Now, let me just say this, man. It don't take a rocket science. Everybody seen what happened with and King Pill. And now everybody seeing this. A lot of people go say, "Oh, nigga, you tried." So you fumbled the bag because nigga, you couldn't wait until nigga you got halfway down to Pomona and hit your bank account. Like nigga, this was so petty, gang. This was petty. You trying to strong arm that nigga for the money. You literally ran up on that nigga in his face and he pushed you back like you tripping, bro. Like you trying to strong arm that nigga. Bro, that was just embarrassing. Hey, man, hey, I ain't gonna lie, Pomona, y'all took an L. Y'all took an L, gang. You took an L, brother. Damn, look, Waxing, that was some buster shit. Let me say this. By no shape or form do I believe King Pill is a buster. I'm not gonna never say that. He's not a buster. Now, and in layman terms, he's saying he did some buster shit. Okay, cool. Pomona would never get that opportunity again, bro. And I know a lot of them, even the G homie, like, hey, man, hey, Adam, man, we want to say, man, look, man, you know, I hope he didn't ruin the relationship for our city. You know, we need this type of light. That type of light for Pomona will be extremely profitable. You know what I'm saying? It can open up doors. You know what I'm saying? Club venues and all that type of shit. People want to start coming to Pomona. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, Pomona is a good city, man. You know, it got its hoods and shit for sure. But, you know, they got some nice property out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got some monopoly property, man. Man, that nigga fucked that shit up, cuz let's go.
I see you coming, right?
What do you feel like I did in that instance? I saw your post,
right? And you know I fuck with you.
No, I fuck with you too, but what did I do, Wack?
Yeah, what did Lush do?
Let me tell you the last two things you did. That shit you played with that little kid, playing with that body on. See, you certain shit you know Lush to stay away from. When you start to, I'm gonna be real. You are not Adam. Shit that Adam could get away with. You can't. You did some shit to me, but out of respect to Adam, I ain't gonna sock you out. On Paul Rule, you said some shit.
What did I say?
You're welcome.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
thanks.
tell you.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? 1 minute, Whack is not a game banger. But then on Power Rule, I'ma sock you out? Come on. And you got a police badge, bruh. You run around here, you threaten to put your hands on a civilian because he said something. That's no way, bro. That police badge is what it seemed to be, bro. You still threatening niggas, and you said you're not a gang banger, then why you put it on Power Rule? Make it make sense, gang. Let's go.
Listen to me. Because I thought about it. I thought about it last night till 3 a.m. I'm telling you this, and I'm saying this so I can make sure I refrain from reacting, right? Bro, Adam and my woman have a relationship. Adam shares her shit, posts her shit. They are friends. I understand Adam and my woman's relationship like Adam understands me and Leonard's relationship. It's very respectful. Adam knows this shit. Adam
Like,
just don't
what?
be saying
You don't
shit
have no
because he
relationship
violating
with
Whack. Adam know that we got that understanding. It's cool. But you, when you say you fantasizing about my woman, man, I will beat your ass.
Man, did y'all see Adam look like, nigga, what? Nigga, you don't have no relationship with Lena, bruh. You see him like, nigga, what? I know he's like, yeah, I got a relationship with your girl. You know what I'm saying? I got plug talk. I got the shit. But nigga, Adam he like, nigga, you don't have, bruh. Adam like, all right, I'm going to let that ride, though. I'm going to let that ride. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. Hey, Lush is not he's nothing. He's harmless, bro. He probably won't even fight you back, bro. This is, man, it's a lot of, everybody tough at no jumper. Everybody bullies. Everybody want to sock shit out. Picking and choosing, gang. That's crazy work, bro. That ain't cool. Let's go.
I did not say it like that, Whack.
How does he know that you do that?
I did not. That is not what I said, Whack. That is not what I said.
You can't do what everybody do. So when Adam ran his play, right? Boom, King Pill knew it was coming.
Yo,
He said,
Whack,
right? Everybody knew it was coming.
Whack, Lush did say that every week he goes through approximately 1 bottle of Jergens thinking about R&B.
This is complete.
No, I heard what you said. And look, I was gonna sock you out.
I did not say that. I did not say Jergens.
I was
To be
gonna get
fair,
away with it. You know why?
It's
You know why I was
Vaseline.
gonna get away with it? Because Adam knows I want to sock out a dude they doing business with over his. He know how I am about that shit, right? He know. So he'd have got mad a little bit, but he'd be like, "Lush, you playing because you ain't got that type of working relationship with R&B. You don't."
I fucks with R&B, bro.
But what I'm saying is, bro, it was a lot, and I gotta speak on it because Aunt Hefe said something that was very untrue too. Aunt Hefe is coming up there to pod. He know when he's sitting out with any blood or anything from the opposite side that at some point in their life they didn't diss him, diss the C, diss whatever, right? He know that. We all know that, right? But when he said, "I'm from A Trey Gangster, you didn't diss my hood," when a nigga dissed the Trey, he dissed it from the bottom to the top. Ain't no community diss. Community diss, if he would have just said he'd have dissed that hood, right? But then Hefe is coming up there with a clear mind to pod. Now this other dude who been playing super Damu, when Ed got at him, ain't no checking of nothing from the opposing side without it getting going to a squabble. There can't no crip tell me, "Hey nigga, what you say?" And I know I said something. I know I said something dissing him. It's on.
So Whack, do you think that this is going to seriously? Whack, is this?
Ed was just trying to conduct business, but I gotta correct you. He absolutely did this.
Right. So Whack, question: is this going to impact how King Pill is viewed or respected in the streets?
Nigga, but hold on, R&B. Who called me an hour ago flipping out? Wanting to come to No Jumper. What they say? Oh. King Pill homies is calling me. Time bomb, 45, I don't know how they got my number. I had to tell him, you can't trip on Ant because Ant didn't diss Pomona, 456, or Paul Rule. He addressed the nigga that dissed the Trey. So all that trying to turn the aggression on Ant, I ain't with none of that. I fuck with Ant. He ain't diss nobody, right? And not to say Ant ducking no smoke. He a respectable nigga from respectable hood. But
isn't that the way he's supposed to say it though? He said like you ain't dissing my hood, like you wasn't doing that.
No,
like that's a check right there.
Okay,
And that's like
me saying, look, that's just like me saying because 607 said what he said, the munchie, the S word, well, I'm from Paul Rue, he ain't diss me. No, that nigga dissed everything part of that flag.
No, the way I interpreted it was that Ant knew what time it was, but he was letting him know, like, hey, you ain't do that. Like, you're not standing on your words. You didn't mean that.
No, but you're missing the point. You're missing the point. He absolutely dissed Ant hood.
Right.
Nigga, I didn't did time. He know that. When the nigga dissed the Trey, that's dissing what he represents. Now, did he diss A-Trey gangster direct? No. But I think Ant came up there with the mind, the pod, and he didn't even want to bring it up. Adam messy ass, that's what he do, him and Vlad. Adam brought that shit up, and I keep telling Adam, you gonna fuck around, and it's gonna go up. And if King Pill would have been another homie, right, they would have been squabbling right there in the thing.
Yeah.
Now, why King Pill blame you? I don't know, because King Pill, you the one put the diss in the song. You the one want to publicize it. You the one took it out. You did that work. You didn't have to do that.
But he was tripping on money. Like really, that's why he probably was upset. But he came in whack. He came in with weird energy. Dude was on shrooms.
I already told Adam.
Talking shit about the topics.
Brother. Listen, that's my brother. I love him to death. I'm ride with him right or wrong. No, I love what he did with No Jumper. That's his platform. I'm only there to help him maintain, sustain, and build it. That's it, right? I stay in my place, right? The pecker on the business, and he the boss of that building. But I keep telling Adam, we giving these nobodies too much clout, too much fast, and they start to think they bigger than the program. That dude is only who he is because Adam took that New York trip and let him sit down at a time to where he really didn't earn it because there's nothing to it.
Don't y'all find it ironic that you just got to No Jumper and you saying we and you trying to run his business, bruh? You got the 100 channel, my nigga. You talking about you trying to help him sustain and maintain. Bruh, No Jumper is going to work with you or without you, bruh. He got the money to just continue to pay. All he got to do is pay for interviews. That's it. He don't want to pay for big interviews. You know what I'm saying? So, but he know what he got to do. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, gang. And you trying to tell him how to run his business. If he's the boss, why you telling the boss what to do with his own business? That don't make no sense, man. You got to fall back, Wack, and just play your position too, bro. You can't always be right. The thing is this, Wack is always right. Ain't no nigga telling Wack, like, bro, that don't have nothing to do with you. In hindsight, all of this that's going on has nothing to do with Wack. Now you inserting yourself in his business. You can't protect him. He got security guards. He has well-paid and trained security guards, bro. Let's go.
But him acting like a J-Cat, I get it, it's content. But Adam's going to start to see that some of these cats, they letting it get. I did it with Loose Cannon. Loose Cannon really thinks he did it. The world didn't know who he was until I presented him to the world.
I kind of feel like King Pill is the loose cannon of the Red Rag at this point.
There you go, bro.
They need to do a box match. Anyway, I gotta go do plug talk. I'm sorry. I wish I could like break this situation down in even more detail, but shout out to everybody here. Elise, lovely to see you.
Hi, Adam.
All right, appreciate you guys.
What else I didn't like that y'all wanted to elaborate on 4 extras, and you let this outside dude to the building shit on it.
Oh, Munchie?
Nah. King Pill.
Wait,
Soon as y'all tried, he like, man, we don't want to talk. That shit boring. We don't want to talk about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was just, but that's what I just said. Like he was already had weird energy from the.
But okay, if you're 4X or if you're King Pill and you're supposed to be funny, you're supposed to be like a guy who's good at cracking jokes or whatever, and you can't think of anything funny or interesting or any kind of conversation to say about a motherfucker that you're supposed to have beef with blowing his hand off, then you have officially failed as a podcaster. That is the easiest, lowest hanging fruit. ever. If AD, if T-Rail, if any of them suffers a serious life-altering energy, I'm going to be coming in here and podcasting like it's my last day on earth. So if you can't summon a decent...
Oh, God. Y'all see, this shit is petty. It's childish. It's immature, man. It's just crazy, man. But anyway, y'all drop y'all opinions in the comment section. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Don't forget to sub up, like, comment, subscribe. If you rock with Big Nina Boy, I'll see you on the next video. Let go.
I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you